Hello guys, today I have a hidden 3x3 door. As you can see, it's fully hidden, whereas most designs require a floor here because most of the time that's what you want anyways, but sometimes if you want to combine it together with a hidden staircase or something, you might want a fully hidden 3x3. So the animation isn't that nice, I wouldn't say, but it could have been worse. It's not spazzy at least. But the redstone is really compact, so let's take a look at that. So here you can see the redstone, and as you can see it's only 2 wide. I made this door together with MDP and Yoptropics, by the way. I mainly did the top and MDP mainly did the bottom, and then Yop just messed around with us. So I don't think there's any final part of this door that Yop made, but Yop helped with the process. But yeah, it's quite a crazy size, I would say. I'm really happy with it. And I would say we managed to keep the inside really clean. That's something we try to focus on a little bit, so that these would, if we would use observers in the floor and ceiling, we would make it so at least all of them are observers, so it's nice and symmetrical. So yeah, we succeeded in that, obviously. The animation is not that nice though. And you can also use any input on this, so there's a modification within layout size to make it, or not layout size, but within the same size to make it lever operated, and it works with a wooden input straight off the bat as well. So let's go to get to the tutorial. Okay, so here we have the blocks that will be removed basically. So then from there on we will start with the piston layout. So we will have pistons there, then we will have a double extender or 3 double extenders right there, then pistons facing forwards there. On the other side we only need a single, we basically have the same but without the double extenders, like so. Then on the top we need storage as well as a double extender, like so. And then on the bottom we also need storage. Or I actually made a mistake. This storage piston should be on the other side. So then when we have that, we will need our droppers, observers in the frame. And then we will have a bunch of observers here for the double extender and such as well. Then down here we will have our inputs. This will need to be a sticky piston facing upwards, and then we will have a bunch of alternating observer blocks. Like that. And then on the top here we have a piston to push them down. Right here we will have a vortic which goes into observer there, another observer there, into a block, and then into a dust and some more blocks. Then right here we're going to have an observer facing that direction, fed by an observer there. As you can see, a lot of observers here. Then we will have a 4-tick pulse there. Then an observer there, another observer there, and a 3-tick here. And that should basically be the double and its pulses, so I'm just going to make sure that's correct. So you need to reset these pistons first, or you could just not place them in the first place and add them in later. Then we place a button there. And as you can see, it now did put back those 4 blocks and finish the retraction. So that works as it's supposed to. So yeah, you don't have to test it, but you can to make sure you did everything correctly, but you will need to reset those things again. So then we go on to the storage on the other side. For that we have yet more observer blocks. I believe Job said that 25% of this door or of this space is observer blocks, so that's quite a bunch. Right, this block right here should actually also be an observer block. And then we are left with a double extender. And this should be it done. So you need to reset everything that pulsed because of the observers again. And then this should be a working top. And as you can see, that worked fine. So now it's actually easier to reset the bottom instead of the top. And then yeah, that's basically what I made. And then MDP made everything from here on. So this is basically a similar kind of deal as what we had on the top, but then yeah, I'll lay it out a little differently. Then here we need an observer powering the closing circuit, but also the retraction or opening when the column pushes down again. I think that's pretty clever how he did that. And again, we needed a lot of observer blocks for that. I think there needs to be a dropper here actually. I forgot about that one. Doesn't really matter where it faces, I don't think, but I just think it's prettier like that. And then we finish it off by putting a 4-tick there, a 1-tick there actually. Then we need a half slab right here, so it doesn't power the dropper. And then some observer blocks facing upwards. And in theory that should be the door done. And the closing worked. And the opening did not. Okay, that was actually quite a stupid mistake of mine. This should just be on 2 ticks. For some reason I thought it was on 1 tick in before. So now if you trigger it, it should work. So you can also power this with a wooden button, as I said before, so you don't have to change anything to do that. And if you want to make it work with a lever, you can make few small changes. You move this backwards. Like so. And then you can put a server block there. And then a lamp right there. And now you can put a lever on the lamp and it should work just fine. But now, because it's a lamp right there, it will be a bit slower when opening, so you can also, if you want, put a hopper there and power that with a block from the outside. I'm actually quite surprised that it didn't break everything. So yeah, that's it for this door. Thank you all for watching and see you all later. Bye!